Facebook
Yeah.
unveiled a new feature on its mobile app called Marketplace, and it's a user-to-user exchange, right, for buying and selling things with other people in your community, in your area, sort of like a Craigslist, right? But then, you know, people could think of it as an eBay. Maybe?
You could.
Yeah. So what's the goal here? I mean, why do this?
Why do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, Facebook, they like to build they know a lot of people, not even a lot, like millions on millions on millions on bajillions are using Facebook, and they want people to spend as much time as possible. We've seen how Facebook has really taken over even just the video platform because they know people are there. They're sharing it with their friends. So video has obviously been a huge thing for Facebook. Why not go into something like transactions? We know that they've started up this kind of like these groups where people could buy and sell, but they never created an actual formal marketplace.
Sure.
So they're trying to take away business from Craigslist, from eBay, create their own marketplace. They have a few advantages if people are comfortable doing this. One of them is that they don't charge any fees.
Yeah, no cut, right?
So eBay takes like around a 10% plus cut. I know this because I buy a lot of shoes on eBay or I sell a lot as well. And so that's always been kind of a bugaboo for me. It doesn't mean I'm going to jump to Facebook yet because they have to build that community. The other thing, though, that's kind of a drawback with this is that Facebook, although they can help facilitate the transaction, basically they leave it up to the user, like you and me. If we were, let's say I sold you this cool chair or something, we would have to meet in person, exchange the money on our own. And so some people think that's a little icky. eBay has protections when you make transactions. Facebook is saying, like, look, because it's you, your own person, you're going to have to trust that that other person is real. And if something sketchy were to happen,
it's a bit like Craigslist, though, right?
A little
Craigslist
bit,
is a little bit like that.
A little bit, but I guess the thing about this that would make people potentially feel safer is that at least it's tied to an identity. Whereas Craigslist, you really don't know who you're actually dealing with, and we've heard about a lot of, there have been situations that have been pretty sketchy and scary for consumers doing exchanges, but here at least it's someone's profile, so they're hoping that they'll feel more comfortable doing it.
So Facebook isn't going to take any sort of accountability if for some reason whatever I buy from you, for example, turns out to be trash.
Exactly, and that's going to hurt them if people are doing that. If they aren't, and people just say, look, because it's my actual reputation on the line, or another thing is they aren't even creating a rating system to know, like, this person is bad at, a poor seller, or this person doesn't, pay on time. eBay has built-in things like that. So it'll just come down to, is that trust between two people's there, and users are like, I'm going to give this a try, then it has a chance to be successful. But like I've said, I think already over like 50 million people are doing transactions through these different groups on Facebook. So it's a good start. We'll just see, like anything, just have to see if it plays out.
I wonder, though, if they're going to revise that, the marketplace, though, and give user ratings, for example.
I think they need to.
Yeah.
I think there has to be something that comes along with trusting a certain person who is selling this and having good experiences and transactions. That's part of why, you have friends on Facebook, because these are people you typically trust. So there's a relationship there. So I think they need to leverage that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this works out. I don't know.
Would you do that? Would you do that?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I definitely would probably meet them at a police precinct or something.
Yeah, you keep it safe. Public space. Public space is always a good thing.
Definitely.
So,
but it's like a big yard sale, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Brian Tong, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
All right, until next time.
Yes, absolutely. Hopefully Vlad will be here the next time.
Yeah, we'll talk shoes. We'll talk shoes.
Okay.